this is OMNO. According to my research department, Cogs, in the chat, this was made by a solo developer named Jonas Munke over the course of the past 5 years, which makes it kind of similar to Death Trash, another game that I played recently, though I think that might be the only similarity. This definitely does not look very much like Death Trash. It's got this really gorgeous vibe, and you can hear the soundtrack right now. People in my chat have actually been, as we've been sort of chatting prior to playing the game, they've been commenting on how beautiful this soundtrack is. Reminds them a lot of Ori and the Blind Forest, which is a very good thing to remind people of. One of my favorite game soundtracks ever of all time. So yeah, it definitely has this sort of beautiful, peaceful vibe to it, and I am very curious to check it out. This was recommended, by the way, by Jedi Psych Tricks. In my chat, she really wanted me to check this out, so that's why we're doing it. One thing I noticed, the main menu doesn't respond to the left stick. It only responds to the D-pad, which is interesting. I think that actually might be a consequence of it being developed by a small team, is the fact that whenever, if you're one person making a game, one of the advantages of it is that you get to make it kind of, however you want. With whatever comes naturally to you is the way you can make the game. But that has a downside too, which is, my first instinct as a player was to use the stick to navigate the menu. And because that wasn't my habit, it didn't work, and it took me a minute to be like, oh, right, my game isn't frozen. I just need to use the D-pad. And so one of the advantages of working on a slightly larger team with more people playing the game constantly is you get immediate feedback if there's somebody on the team who's like, I assumed it would work this way, and it didn't. Whenever I'm playtesting a game, for instance, like one of the first things we always have to implement is look inversion for the camera, which reminds me, actually, I should see if this game needs look inversion. Yes. There we go. Invert y-axis. Apply. Back. Excellent. Anyway, it's really easy. Some game teams do, if they don't have anyone on them who inverts their look, sometimes they'll implement look inversion as a last minute sort of like afterthought, and and sometimes they'll implement it really weirdly, where it'll work in some scenarios and not in others. If there's different camera situations that a game can get into, sometimes they'll implement it only for the main camera and not for other cameras and stuff like that, unless they've got somebody on the team who is that person who needs that, and then they will notice whenever there's a problem. Essentially, one thing we've started trying to do at Undead Labs is consult with more people who have mobility limitations and stuff like that. What various issues making it harder for them to engage with sort of a typical game control scheme, or typical imagery that's used in a game. For instance, if somebody is colorblind or has very limited vision, we try to engage with people like that more in person, so that we can find out what doesn't work in our games in advance, rather than sort of trying to correct for it at the very last minute, and build our games from the ground up to support a lot of different players coming from a lot of different places. So Raneth Cord says, I'm going to make a game, add a look inversion option to the settings menu, and if you try to turn it on, it says, no, Jeffrey, you're not allowed. Jedi Citrix restated it as, I'm sorry, Jeff, I can't do that, in a nice Hal voice. That's great. Jedi Citrix says, how can you be stressed with this music in the background? I mean, I can be stressed at any time, under any conditions, but you're right, this music would help. I've been talking a lot on the main menu. We should play this game. So, Cogs reminded me that actually Jedi Citrix was interested in this game, but it might have been Cogs who originally pointed out that we should play it. So, Cogs, you get the credit. What game is this reminding me of already? Oh, what was it called? That game, you're a little boy who wakes up on the shore of an island, and there's a bunch of puzzles and pretty things in the background. Wait, is this where I came from? What is this? Ah! Oh, it's like a hall of mirrors. Oh man, I look so fat in this mirror. Oh, it's not really helping my self-esteem. Let's go this way. birds! Oh, and the X button doesn't do anything. I can't murder the birds. Oh, this game is already making it impossible for me to murder birds. I don't know. Okay, so I can jump. I do little tiny hops, and I can jump higher if I hold the button down. Ooh, and I can jump up on rocks too. So I can jump. Cannot bird murder. Oh, look at these little frogs. Oh, they're so cute, little fraglets. Fraglets? The B button is my lore. Okay, this game must be very minimalist if they can afford to put the lore on a face button. That sounds crazy to me. Heed the call, set out on your journey, follow the path of light. Will do. Okay, so I'm holding down the jump button to get across these gaps. I assume that's necessary. Huh. Is it going to be like a turtle? It is a turtle! It's like the turtle from the Neverending Story, or maybe the one from Avatar. It's a marula. Semi-mythic. Semi-mythic? How is something semi-mythic? Glimpsed only rarely, perhaps once a decade, subject to many stories. Sinister Chester wants to know why I'm obsessed with bird murder. I'm more just interested in the fact that this game does not include it. Usually, if there's some little flappy creature in a game, you have some way to destroy it. And so far, this is a peaceful game in which I do not do that. Oh, whoa. Going for a ride. It's always interesting when you've got an interaction. Ooh, Inky Fox is the name of the studio. You can tell it's an indie game if it's involved with foxes. Foxes are just the go-to indie animal. Okay, so the music is by Benedict Nichols. All of you who have been really excited about the music. OMNO. Ranithcord says semi-mythic sounds like a contrived rarity in a game with loot boxes. Yeah, I can see that. I guess it must mean that, like, the creature's real, but there are myths about it that might not be true. Whee! Checkpoint. The Initiate. Road the First. I'm rewriting legendary animals? Is that what this game is about? Writing legendary animals? Because I'm there for it. The light. Alright. The light. Wakalumps? What? Strange ageless beings. Some say that they are more plant than animal. Oh, these guys. Is that what we're talking about? Are these the Wakalumps? Hey there, little guy. Oh, can I pet them? Oh, man. This game is not going for the can you pet the dog call out. Oh, well. That's cool. That's fine. McGurk says, behold the turtle of enormous girth. Upon his back he holds the earth. Or something like that. What's that from? Is that that feels like a reference to something. Okay, so it prompted me to push the Y button. And this happened, so I guess it's saying I should go this direction? This is called the Aki Pit. Probably because this is like a place that speaks... I'm trying to remember, so Aki, if I'm remembering, I don't really speak Spanish, but I think that... Isn't that Spanish for here, or like right here, or something like that? Because I could imagine, like, if this was a place where everyone spoke Spanish, and then some... foreigner showed up and said, what is this place? And the natives said, this place? Aquí? They're like, Aquí? That's the name of this place? And and just called it Aquí. Like there's like the river Avon, for instance. The word Avon just means river. And so somebody showed up and was like, hey, what's the name? What's this thing? What's this river over here? And they're like, what, the river? The Avon? Like, oh, it's called the Avon River? Okay, we'll just call it the Avon River. That's great. And that happens all the time. Okay, so I'm not really sure what I'm doing. I mean, I see these things that look like they are meant to be collected. Oh, gosh. Okay, that is a nice fall. Considering that I don't seem to have any health. Oh, God. No! Oh, no! Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. Okay. Well, I don't have health, but apparently bad things can happen to me. Oh, hello, fireflies. Lumabees? What? What's a lumabee? I mean, that sounds like it's a bug that gives you light. Lumabees. They don't even look like bees. All right, so this looks like it's probably the way I should go. Whee! So I feel like I should be collecting these. Not sure why. Oh, it looks like there's a bit of HUD over there that says I've collected 2 now of a thing that I should collect 3 of. So now, will I lose the thing I just got if I fall in the water? I hope not. I'm kind of surprised, actually, at how controllable my... Whoa, more light, I guess. How controllable my jump is. Like, you kind of... I've kind of gotten used to the idea that if something is you know, a small-scale solo game, that there will be, you know, some trouble with the sort of the moment-to-moment gameplay, but so far, this is feeling pretty good. Gather more energy. Okay, so I'm here to gather energy, I guess. Hello, animal. Oh, he's giving me some energy. Cool. I'm betting... Oh, turtles. Turtles. Peaceful beings that prefer seclusion. Something about the spelling, that's actually kind of nice. We should spell turtles like that in actual English. Like, because reading it, it kind of makes you read it slowly. You know, it's not turtles, it's turtles, which kind of conveys the way that they move. So John Bonzombie says that in Toronto, where he's from, it just means big meeting place. So yeah, so that's just really generic name for a landmark. Cog says that there's actually a hill in England that's called Hill Hill Hill. That it's gone through multiple layers of that. Okay, so I think I need to get that thing up there. I can sort of see a path to it, but I think it involves booping on some turtles. Ah! Okay. Okay, what did I just do there? Oh! Oh, all right. Wee. Wee. Yes. Wee. And collect. So we got 3 of whatever that was. And now what? Something's going on over there. Okay, let's... I gotta say, they did a really good job of getting, like, scale and speed right in this game. Like, a big part of what's making the jump work is... Oh, how... Will those guys sink really deep? Hold on, let's just see if I drown. Oh my gosh! Yes, I will. Okay. Luckily, this game encourages experimentation by having the consequences of failure be very light. Oh, what's this guy? Lapicrabs! Oh, man. Lap crabs. I've heard that's not a pleasant experience. Oh, wait, I just was moving quickly for a second. That was interesting. Anyway, I was pointing out that getting the speed and scale of a game right is very difficult. Like, one of the reasons why my jump is so controllable is my character actually moves kind of slowly. Like, I'm doing a lot of very fine movement. I seem to be alone on my way. Still, I leave these messages behind for those who may wish to follow, for myself, for my memories. If only this endless rain would stop. So yeah, part of what's making it easy to control my jump is the fact my character moves kind of slowly. But I don't feel like I'm moving excessively slowly because the scale of the world is such that I'm moving fast enough to get everywhere I need to get. And that's actually really hard to get right. I've worked on lots of games and seen lots of games where that did not go very well. And it was very difficult to make it feel like you're moving at the right speed for the world that you were in. So kudos to Jonas Monkey for... I hope I'm saying that right, by the way. I mean, I'm guessing at the pronunciation. I'm not from that language tradition, so I'm going to be bad at it. But anyway, this is well done. I'm impressed. Tin Can asks if this is a new title I'm working on. No, I am not working on this. This is OMNO. It's out on Game Pass. It's somebody else's game. Someone named Jonas. And no, I'm just enjoying it. I am struggling a little bit to figure out what I'm supposed to do next, however. Oh, wait. Oh. There's an interaction point here. Oh, okay. Got it. I can knock this sucker around. So, for instance, I can get up on this platform. I love it. There's just no explicit tutorial in this game. It's just they've built the game around the idea that you're gonna need to sort of like feel your way through it. And so basically they've just made a couple of very simple visual rules. If something is shiny, walk up to it. And if you can do something with it, it will tell you when you arrive. And so I'm just scanning the world for shiny things and failing to hit the jump button early enough, scanning the world for shiny things, and then they end up being self-explanatory, which is great. That means they don't have to go through an elaborate process of trying to teach me how the game works. The game is self-teaching. Okay, so now I've got some kind of torchy deal going on. Not sure what that's about, but... So, okay, was this the final destination of this guy? Because it feels like I'm supposed to get up on there. But now I've got this torch, and this thing is not giving me interaction prompts anymore. So I don't know if that means... Did I miss my chance to use it over there? Or, oh wait, what's this? Oh, is this the same? Hold on. Oh, okay, yeah, this was different. Okay. Now can I... Well, I can't even hit the jump button at the right time, but let's see. Okay, so now I do get my interactions back when my staff is not glowing. That's interesting that I can only do one of these at a time. Either I can nudge boxes around, or I can carry torches around. But that's it. Yeah, so Tin Can is saying that this game looks cool, but dang it. Is saying that this game looks cool, but he's more into base building because of the creativity, the creative investment that the player can make. And I totally see that. I mean, I think that a lot of the games that I really get into are games that involve a lot of player investment and creativity. But I tend to sort of have like really eclectic taste, mostly just because as a game designer, I'm like constantly looking for what I can learn from other styles of game. I mean, certainly I feel like the main thing I feel like I'm learning from this game is, number one, I would love to spend more time thinking about the speed and the scale of how the character moves, but also how it sort of guides your eye and helps you sort of discover your way through the world without needing to be explicitly tutorialized. Because the games that I make that do involve a lot of base building and player investment and stuff like that, like player creative investment, they can be very difficult to tutorialize. And so playing games that are simpler like this one, but that exemplify techniques like that, it's really valuable for me, because I feel like I can learn a lot about better ways to do the kind of game that I make. Okay, so no! I've been destroyed! Oh, okay, no, this seems like a good thing. So, I am floating around. Oh. Okay, so stuff I didn't find. I did not find that yet. There's a glowing orb on the top of a tower that I can't tell if I successfully did what I was supposed to do with that or not. So, okay, so I did not 100% that level. And the question is, can I come back and try again? Or is that just it? Because I suspected that what I was interacting with there might be the final door, but I wasn't sure. And I was hoping that there'd be some way for me to 100% the level after trying to open that door, but maybe not. Oh, hello. It's a squirrel. It's a flying squirrel. Jedi Cytrix is reminding me to update my stream info. I thought I already had. Can you try refreshing Jedi Cytrix and make sure that something didn't break? You know what I might have done is I might have changed it locally, but not hit the sort of update button. So I thought that I had changed it and looked changed on my end, but it was not changed on your end. So thank you for the reminder, Jedi and Mini Hood. Okay, yeah, so I wonder if at some point am I going to go to like a hub world or something that lets me travel to places that I've missed, because that 71% in the Aki pit is making me sad. Oh, look at the squishy grass. Okay. Okay, this seems like a larger level. Let's see how my speed feels in a larger place. It's the Agnea Plateau. Alright, so apparently it wants me to go in that direction. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to find there. Yeah, look at the little squishy grass. It's so minimalist, but it moves. Like, there's something kind of cool about a game that chooses sort of an unrealistic minimalist art style, but still has things react physically kind of like they would in the real world. Oh, some kind of cube. Some kind of cube. I don't know what this is going to be. I have the power of a cube, and I can dash. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Whoa! I left heat in the air. Look at that. Oh, man. So, yeah. Somebody's really just thinking through all the little artistic details, which feels really nice. Oh, gosh. Okay. Oh, that was hair-raising. Made my butt clench. Okay. So, oh, we've got something else over here. What is this? Oh, it's just another journal? The silence is astounding, save for the Alterax's call. I can delay no longer. The gate's light is calling to me. That was kind of where I was. The gate's light was calling to me, and I kind of went there a little prematurely. What's this guy? Those who find the light find freedom. This is definitely feeling like a Destiny spinoff. Just everyone talking about light and not quite explaining what it is. I mean, I know what light is in the real world. Not sure what it is in the magic of this world. Flumes? What are flumes? Obsessed with anything that shines and glitters. Oh, they're just like little remoras. Nice. Hello, what are you? Okay, I've triggered something. Okay. Well, what does that lead me to? A little ledge I can walk on? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. No! I don't know if I'm even supposed to do this, but I mean, I gotta do something with this. They wouldn't have knocked this down for no reason, right? Alright, I'm up here now. Yeah, okay, this was intentional. That is one nice thing about a game, as opposed to reality. The fact that if something exists, you can usually assume there's some intention behind it, and that you're supposed to do something with it. So I don't know what the value is of grabbing all these little sparks of light. Like, I don't see anything ticking up. I don't see... there's a thing on my wrist that's lighting up. But I don't know if what I'm doing is related to that or what. Now, is this something over here that I can interact with? Oh, no, this is just a thing that's counting how many of the little orbs I've gotten. That's right. Yeah, so Tin Can is pointing out that not only these like little heat trails that I'm leaving behind me, but also just the lighting in general is really nice. I really appreciate modern video game lighting and what it's capable of these days. I remember, what lighting was like back in the day. And people can do so many cool atmospheric things with lighting nowadays. Again, I'm not sure why I'm collecting all this stuff. I mean, I'm definitely doing it. Like, you could not dissuade me from collecting as much of this stuff as I can. But I don't know what it's for. Gather more energy. Okay. Oh, who's this guy? Hello, friend. Frummers. He's a frummer. What's a frummer? None too agile, but bearing enough stamina to fly over a continent without rest. So it's just got all these little details of these creatures that I don't think are relevant to gameplay at all. They're just coming up with stuff. There's a journal up there that's hard to reach. That squirrel is trying to get me to do something. It feels like only yesterday that people wandered these paths and crossed these bridges as I am now. The whispering winds in the canyons reminded me of a time before the Great Departure and of a people in harmony with all of creation. These just feel like they need to be read in a voice like that. I don't know. Okay, so there's definitely a puzzle involving a bunch of obelisks or something over there that I can't really do much with, so let me grab this guy. Oh, look how, when you look up at the sun, it it's so bright. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Okay, yeah, Tin Can's talking about the lighting. Check that effect out. Natural god rays coming out of the sun and just like this bright glare. Whoa. I remember the first time I played a game with like bloom in it, which I think it was, oh wow, I'm moving quickly. So are they giving me that stamina? Is there actually like a mechanical use for those? Anyway, I think it was Jade Empire might have been the first game I played that had a lot of bloom in it, and I loved the effect that had. Might have overdone it a little bit by modern standards, but they were so proud of it. Okay, so I've done something now. Okay, I'm 52% complete, and then... Okay, so this is telling me where more stuff is. So there's... Looks like I've already collected an orb over there. There's more orbs that direction. And it looks like the thing that's counting the orbs is over there. Okay. Whee! Oh, wait. Didn't I already grab these? I think I did. What the? Okay, so early on when I was grabbing stuff, it didn't have this effect. I wonder if it's just because I've grabbed so many, now I get an added benefit from it or something. Okay, let's see. Okay, so... Oh, whoa, these things rise when I get close? Now, really, this looks like a climbable wall. It is not, but it looks like one. Okay, so can I... Okay, so I can get on this. So, whoa, okay. So their height is on a curve. It's like algorithmically connected to my location, to my proximity. So as I get close, they rise, which means I can't get up on them. Unless I get on the right one. Can I go straight across? That one looks like it's going to shoot up exponentially, so let's say no. Yes! Here we go. Okay, there's a bunch of stuff going on over there, but I don't have everything yet. Ooh. I'm like Sonic the Hedgehog. Like all my rings come out when I fall on my face. And now I guess I have enough energy? Okay, so I guess... Oh, okay. So I watch my wrist. So I need to collect energy, and that fills up the dealie on my wrist. They're shoobs! Live little beings that move as a pack. If left alone, they will weaken and eventually die. Oh, that's so sad. So as I pick up these little chunks of light, it fills up the thing on my wrist, and when it's full, I can interact with certain stuff that I couldn't otherwise. But I wonder if some of my abilities, like dashing like that, are contingent on me having light? I mean, making the dash contingent on it seems fraught with peril. Yeah, I'm not going to end this one with a 70%. Let's see if I can figure out what to do over here. Those columns that rose out of the ground, I actually didn't expect them to react like that. I thought I was going to have to do something to unlock them, and so I assumed that about this spot as well, but maybe there is something I can do. Can I get up here? Yeah, so they're doing something here to like try to make these shapes look a little bit more naturalistic, which makes it harder to figure out where I can jump and where I can't. Which is interesting, because yeah, this game is usually very sort of minimalist. And so you tend to, like, when something looks like a platform, it looks like a big flat platform, you kind of expect, oh, well, then I know what to do with that thing, I can jump on it. But when something looks naturally sort of leaned against something, whatever, it feels like, oh, I shouldn't. Like in most games, if you see like a big static mesh that's just like shaped like a weird pile of rocks, you're like, probably that whole thing, I'm not going to be able to climb on it. It's not meant for me. And the path that I'm supposed to follow is clearly marked out. This game, everything is so minimalist that, and sort of simple in shape, you actually can jump on a lot of stuff, but like all of my video game habits are telling me I can't. So that was actually, this was hard to figure out for me because of that. Oh, I missed it. All right, it's fine. Okay, I think that was all the orbs. 94%. So it looks like maybe this is the last thing I need to do. What happens if I stand... Oh, hello. It's all bouncy. Now, do I want to go here? Okay, no, so I can't interact with this thing directly, but maybe I can interact with this now, and that's what I changed? Oh, what? Oh, that's a neat way to interact with stuff, turning my staff into a lever. Okay, the question is, which of these is the ending? Probably the thing with the long bridge on it, I'm going to guess is the ending. So... So it looks like I'm trying to make the ability to climb up over here. Okay, so maybe this thing isn't really necessary. This isn't really part of this. Well, let's see. Maybe it was necessary. I don't know. Huh. Huh. Well... Maybe if we put it between that ramp and the destination. Yeah, so maybe lining them up right next to each other isn't the answer. Maybe what I need to do is something more like this. Oh, come on. That has to be possible. Let's try that again. Ah! Okay, let's aim at sort of the dug-in part of this thing. Oh, there we go. It's made it up the whole thing. Cool. My phone just buzzed. Let me make sure that there's nothing weird going on. Nope. Just reporting on my daughter's screen time, that's all. Oh, no! I overshooted. Well, if I can overshoot, maybe I don't know. So I gotta get all of this exactly right in one go, or it's gonna be a problem. Boink. Alright, let's see here. Oh, dang, I thought I had that one. One more time. One more time. Okay, so maybe what I need to do is actually not jump. Maybe I just need to just shoot. Whew, okay. Hey there, squirrel. So I think maybe the squirrel was telling me which way to go. Oh, what the? Okay, so that thing is moving now? Creepy. There's a poltergeist. Okay, so now I gotta move the jump pad over to the other side. Alright. Now I'm curious, did that thing I just did, that didn't raise the 94%. So I'm wondering if there's some bit that I'm missing. Something that I'm going to regret going this direction because of. If there's a little journal piece I missed, or something. It's an interesting thing, a platform that goes the wrong way. What? Ooh, Minihood says, what if there's a type of creature I haven't met yet? You know, have I actually talked to the flying squirrel? Or talked to, you know, like interacted with the flying squirrel? I don't see the flying squirrel on here. It could entirely be that that flying squirrel is the thing I'm missing. But I don't see it around. I had a few different opportunities to get close to it, but... oh well. I'm not going to make myself crazy with completionism. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's hope that they were very nice about this. Yes. Okay, you can tell when the developer is a kind person, and they make their jumps perfectly lined up so that it's easy to get across them accurately. Oh, here he is. Here's the guy. Oh, come on. That one place where I was having trouble again and again, in fairness, I'm the one who placed the platform. So it says, okay, you are leaving Agno Plateau, and I'm leaving it at 94%. So I did miss something. But I don't see any obvious things. So you know what? I'm not going to worry about it. We'll keep going. I'm glad they told me that, though. I'm glad that they put that thing on the screen. Oh, hello. Some kind of brachiosaur? Or maybe a Geiger alien. Giger alien. With a long neck. It's an Alterax. I heard about these guys. Wink. So yeah, this is a game about riding big animals. And I can control my camera, actually, and look around at, like... look around at the world from the top of this monster's head. Ah, good morning, the tank. How long have I been playing this? Whee! The Apprentice. Rode the second legendary animal. Wait, The Apprentice? Not my favorite show. Probably not well known in Germany, though. Ooh. The Teaching. Hey there, Tigdon, and your people you brought with you. Thank you for raiding my channel. Just playing some OMNO here. Whoa, what's that guy? Some kind of antlery nonsense going on over there. It's the Malaha Plain. Hello. Some kind of warbly protrudent thing. Cool. I've already seen these guys before. Oh! Hello! So I should try to fill up my armband so that I can trigger whatever needs it in this level. Ooh, here's another journal. Minihood says, Warbly Protuberance. That's my band name. The light guides me on my path and gives me strength. It lives in everything from plants on the plains to unassuming rocks. The staff bearers learn to harness and control the light's power. All right, let's... Cogs, the research department, says apparently they tried The Apprentice in Germany twice, and it failed both times due to low ratings. So, cool. Well deserved. Okay, so I need more energy on my arm before I can trigger that guy. Ooh, some new plants out here. Let's try this one first. Another protuberance. It's a Twivella. Agile, fibrous, probably some kind of breed of flower. Okay. Can I jump on you? Hello. Wah! Ah! Ah! What the? Okay. This guy had a lot of fun coming up with weird ways to interact with these creatures. Glambellas! Oh, hello. Plant-like in appearance with a strange but charming way of showing joy. Let's definitely do that again. Hello. Boink! Okay, that's great. I want to do that again. Can I do it again? Boink! Oh, yes! Does that mean that I filled up the dealie? If I filled up the dealie, let's go back to the thing. There we go. Okay, so Tigdon, who showed up raiding with some other folks, wants my take on the game, wants to know like what I think of it so far. So this game definitely has got a similar vibe to games like Journey, where it's not about any kind of conflict, it's not about any kind of hardship really. It's meant to be a beautiful world that you run around and explore, and you have some like little puzzle-like interactions with it. Basically, I feel like the puzzles are here mostly just as a motivation to explore. It's like really this game is about soaking in this vibe. Whoa, soaking in this. I don't even know how that comes across. Like the compression algorithm probably makes that look like absolute nonsense, but it looks really good to me. But so it's about the soundtrack, it's about the art style, it's about the lighting, it's about how the light lives in every animal and every stone, and the old staff bearers learned to harness it. The teachings of the light were passed from generation to generation, and the staff bearers brought balance and prosperity to the world. It's about stuff like that. It's not really... And so, but it's kind of cool. I feel like, yeah, so it's got like some kind of cool minimalist puzzle solving going on, mostly just to sort of make me interested in what this world has to offer. All right, so I want to get up onto this thing. Not sure how it's done. It seems like maybe I can get there from... I mean, look at that sun. Whoa. 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 All right. I like how the interactions with the animals just get better and better as you go. Like, originally it's just extremely simple. I think people would be tempted to tell someone, oh, look, it's a little flying squirrel again. To tell someone like this, like, oh, what you need to do is make sure that, you know, you put your best stuff first so that the players see it and they understand how awesome your game is. And that's not bad advice, but the fact that this game gets more and more satisfying to interact with over time. Okay, good. I was going to get annoyed if that didn't count. The fact this game gets even more and more interesting and sort of exciting to interact with over time, I don't know. I think that's part of what's keeping me playing, honestly, is the fact that I get the sense that around the corner, there's going to be some even weirder, cooler thing for me to interact with. All right, so let's look and see. Okay, so it's pointing me in this direction. Cogs wants to know what these spinny things are called. I believe those were called twivellas. They're twivellas. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Here's some orbs. Let's figure out what to do with these orbs. So it could be. So last area, I got my dash attack. Oh wait. I wonder. Aha. Okay. Maybe these guys are actually the solution to a puzzle. If I can get them lined up right. Like, do they flip me high enough that I can get on top of this if they're standing in the right place? Hey, buddy. Oh, you need to charge up first, don't you? Okay, let's try this guy. Yeah, that was actually the answer. That's crazy. Okay, so we've got 3, so we could move on, but I kind of want to... I want to explore this just a little bit further. Oh, wait, what's up with this one? Are you sleepy? It's a Cronorus. Cronorus? Sedentary, long-lived creatures known to some as witnesses of time, content to watch the world flow by. Oh, there's some kind of thing here. Can I interact with this? I can. Oh, what? It was cuddling this thing, or did it just give birth to it? I don't know. Let's... Okay, then there's this one over here. Wait, like, last time I learned my sort of dash ability, and that was the solution to a lot of the puzzles. Oh, the squirrel is telling me this is important. I like my little squirrel friend. He's kind of cool. All right. Yeah, so again, the subtleties in the terrain are sort of masking where the platforms are, which is kind of interesting. 78% on the Malaha Plain. So I'm still missing some stuff. I've been able to get enough stuff without a new power that I'm guessing maybe I'm not going to get one in this case. This is where I started, wasn't it? Hey, Squirrely. So now I meditate, and what? I forgot what happened last time I did this. Oh, did this just unlock more information? Okay. So there's another orb over that way before I finish things up. So let's head over here. See what I can find. Oh. I love this squirrel. He's just like reassuring me that I'm looking in good places for things. With knowledge of the light and power it grants, the staff bearers became our leaders. I will rest for just a moment longer, gather my breath, feel the wind on my face one last time. Cool. All right, so Looks like I need to cross that gap if I want to get to that last orb. How easily can I do that? Looks like it won't be that bad. There's a whole other section of the level. I'm surprised there's only one orb over here. If there's a whole other section of the level that's kind of, at least a little hard to get to. At least not automatic to get to. Hey, Squirrely. Okay, so now I got some jump pads and some dealies to knock around. Okay, so this jump pad doesn't get me up there. But there's another jump pad that does. So it looks like maybe what I need is the shorter tower. So it looks like one of the main insights we're meant to glean from the puzzles in this game is that a lot of times you have to go the wrong direction first in order to get in the right direction. See, that feels a little close. But yeah, a lot of the time. Okay, let's try this again. Nope. I wish that there was a. I wish there's a way to move this thing less. Like, it's got to either be there or there. But yeah, like, basically, like, imagining your path as a switchback trail. Okay, so I'll need to go up here, and then I'll need the big guy to bridge the final gap. Okay, got it. So yeah, a lot of times it's about going in the reverse direction in order to gain height, and then going back in the direction you actually intended to go. So Jedi Psychic says that this game makes her feel good in kind of the same way that Concrete Genie did. Well, yeah, I could definitely see that. It's definitely, they're both games that are meant to sort of minimize conflict and maximize your focus on the beauty. I am the Plains Master. Oh, did I get 100%? I got 100%! Yes! Okay, so now it's time to head back towards that tower. So can I cross this? Let's see. Ah. Theoretically, I can. Come back. Now, imagine doing something like this for real. I would never trust a platform like that, ever. Raneth Gord, it was a 94%, and I wear it as a badge of pride. Okay, so no actual interaction here, but I think that this means something has unlocked over here close to the door. Is this... Okay, there's something up there. A little torchy deal up there. And there's a torchy deal up here. So let's grab the torchy deal. And then do I trigger it here? Yes. So I like this. And now I can raise this. And grab a new torchy deal. Which I need to use, I think, to... Oh, crap. I've grabbed the torchy deal, but I shouldn't, actually. I should make sure I can get to that. Wait a minute. Actually, probably is more reachable down there, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay, so let's torch. Go over here. Trigger it. And then we're going to come back. Oh, wait, could I have used this one? Oh, wait a minute. Can I only have one torch-EDL active at once? Or does it... Let's see. Or maybe it just is on for a limited time? So I'm not sure what import that has. Oh, there's a jump pad there. So this is inactive again. That's inactive again. Or maybe... Oh, no, I get it. When I remove the torch light from one place, I really remove it. It's not just there's a source that I have to distribute to other places. It's, okay, got it. So I just needed to make sure that the two torch lights were in these two places, because that was what was going to let me get across to here. Right, okay, so I needed to put the torch light on this thing so that I could move it over here. And then that opens up the bridge. Okay, I think I get it now. Here we go. Final portal. Ah! What are my perceptions like when I'm in this form? I'm curious. Like, what is the first person experience being a flittery cloud of light feathers? One thing that's interesting is that so far, has this game just been continuous? Like, I don't think I've done a loading screen. I think I've just done these cutscenes connecting me to other levels. Nope. Never mind. I am wrong about that. I'm waking up next to Mr. Squirrely Guy. Oh. Is he having some kind of trouble? Okay, so now we're in some kind of ice world, but I think we've been playing this game for about an hour. So I think it's probably a good time to wrap up the current session. So I do plan to continue streaming, but for right now, those of you who are watching me later on YouTube, this is going to be the end of a video. So if you want to subscribe to my channel, I'll put a little button right there. If I continue playing OMNO, I'll put another video right there so you can, stick with us. Otherwise, you can click on other stuff or just go clean your room. I don't know. Whatever. I'm an old man telling people to clean their room.